guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alice and in today's video I've got my July empties. So each month I collect everything that I used up and I keep it in this little basket right here, and each month I always end up using way more than I think I'm going to. So I just want to go through everything and give you kind of like speed reviews on what I thought of each product. I'm going to go through each thing kind of in categories, so because I've got I think the most skincare, I'm going to go through that first. The first product I was really surprised by. This is the Peachy Clean Makeup Remover and Cleansing Balm by W7. So I originally remember buying this actually during one of the lockdowns because I was worried that I wouldn't be able to purchase one of the Korean makeup removing balms that I usually use. So I picked this up, I think from like Tesco or Asda or somewhere, and I kind of put it on my shelf, didn't really think much of it, obviously used up other cleansing balms and cleansing oils that I had. Then I came round to opening a new one and I thought, why not this one? When I opened this, I had just finished using the Inky List Oat Cleansing Balm and I hated that one, so I was really excited when I used this and I scooped it out and it was kind of this really melty, silky balm that literally melts instantly in your hands and removes makeup really well. I also feel like this is a bit of a dupe for the Pharmacy Cleansing Balm in the peach scent because it's got that really silky texture, it works really well to remove any makeup, doesn't sting my eyes and is affordable. I don't know how much you get in here. How much do you get? So you get 70 grams of product, so it is quite small, but yeah, love this one. If you see it around and you're looking for a good cleansing balm, this is a good one. Next up I've got two cleansers. This one is from Wake. I was gifted this by Wake to review on my Instagram and I ended up loving this so much. It's a really gentle gel cleanser that doesn't leave your skin stripped or dry or anything. I liked it for both evening and morning cleansing because it was that gentle. It kind of reminds me of the Rovectin cleanser, but yeah, this is a really good one and it was really nice to try this new brand. And then this one is the Glossy Box Gentle Foaming Cleanser, and I picked this up from Home Bargains because it was there for about £2.99. So I don't normally go for a foam cleanser, but this one really surprised me, mainly because I usually think of self-foaming cleansers being quite drying. This was not. Again, this was good for AM and PM for me with my dry sensitive skin, and yeah, it lasted quite a long time. I think the only reason that it got used up quite quickly is because I took it and put it in my bathroom and my daughter thought that a self-foaming bottle was really fun to play with, so I would have got a bit more use out of it if she hadn't got hold of it. But I used it for quite a while. I think it was kind of right near the end when my daughter got her hands on it. But yeah, if I saw this again for £2.99 then I wouldn't hesitate to pick it up. Next up I've got a little mini of the I'm From Fig Boosting Essence. I was really excited to try this one, mainly because I've seen reviews on Instagram and it's been explained that it's not like a layering essence, like where you could kind of use it, then use it again and maybe a third time to kind of soak into your skin. It's like a one-time thing so that your other essences and toners will soak into your skin even better. So because I already knew that, I think it worked really well for me. I think if you're going in thinking that it's like a regular essence or toner, then you might be a little bit disappointed. But I really liked this. It made my skin feel really smooth. It definitely helped other products be absorbed better and more efficiently, but because of the price of the full size, I don't know whether I would repurchase the full size, but it is a lovely product. Then I have the Emma Hardy Plump and Glow Hydrating Facial Mist, which is an anti-pollution facial mist. I did get this in a subscription box of some sort, maybe like a Look Fantastic box or something. I didn't really see a massive difference from using it. Obviously I think it's got things like vitamin C in it and obviously other antioxidants and some glycerin and stuff for hydration. I kind of just used it because I really like a facial mist and this was there, so I just used it. So I don't really have many thoughts on this. The spritzer was nice for like a mini, considering that it's just a travel size, but I wouldn't repurchase this myself. But it was nice to try. Next up, I've got, I think, the only serum that I used up. I love this serum. This is from The Ordinary and it's the Buffet Plus Copper Peptide 1%. So it's the blue liquid that you see pictures on kind of on Instagram and on their website and stuff. And it's basically so it says it's a multi-technology peptide serum. So peptides are obviously brilliant for skin barrier and healing and things like that. So this was a perfect serum to use while my skin is dry and cracking and stuff from Roaccutane. So I really enjoyed this even before when I had acne. I felt like it helped heal my acne and acne scarring a lot quicker than usual. So I would definitely repurchase this Buffet Plus Copper Peptide serum, but I actually have a very similar serum from, I think it's Nyod, which I'm going to use next. And then I think because that one's a lot more expensive than this one, I'll go back to this one. But yeah, this was amazing and I really enjoyed it. Next up in skincare, I've got a lot of moisturisers. So if I just go through these quite quickly, this first little one is in like a foil packaging. It's a little travel size. It's from Grown Alchemist and it's the Age Repair Intensive Moisturiser. This was a lovely thick balm which my skin really needs at the moment, but the only thing is this is very heavily scented. It didn't irritate my skin, luckily, but because of how scented it is, it felt more like a hand cream or something rather than a facial cream. And obviously anti-aging effects, I'm not going to get that from like this tiny little tube. I think I got this in another Look Fantastic box or something like that, like a subscription box, so it was nice to try out, but I wouldn't repurchase that myself. Another little mini moisturiser I have is by Dear Klairs and it's the Rich Moist Soothing Cream. This is amazing. I've got a full size of this which I'm going to crack open soon and I'm really excited to carry on using it. It's a really silky, quite luxurious cream, so if you have dry skin, this is a winner. Then here I have the Pro Biome Balance Cream from By Wishtrend. I didn't realise that this line has all been repackaged, so this cream now comes in like a squeezy tube rather than this glass tub, which is probably a bit more hygienic. But in terms of the cream, I thought it was nice. I wouldn't run out and repurchase it again because it was more of a gel cream and this isn't heavy enough or thick enough for what my skin currently needs. Maybe if I was using this back when I was quite oily and acne prone, this would have been really good because this line does have kind of propolis and things like that in it to help with healing and skin barrier repair and things like that. I didn't like the scent because I feel like this is fragrance free, but that made it have like a funny kind of not a massively pleasant scent, which is another reason why I wouldn't repurchase this. It is a lovely moisturiser, but just not for my skin type. And then I've got the Cetaphil Pro Sensitive Skin Prone to Redness Moisturising Night Cream. I purchased this way before I started Roaccutane in preparation for when I had Roaccutane, because I know that Cetaphil is dermatologist recommended as a brand and they do really kind of sensitised skin friendly products. And then I knew that obviously when I went on Roaccutane my skin would become sensitised, it would be red, it would be dry, need moisture. So I picked this up from Amazon and I ended up really liking this. I probably could have ended up using this up a lot quicker and had it in previous empties, but I was kind of savouring it for when my skin did look really red and kind of irritated. So it does come in an airless pump applicator, which I really enjoyed. Obviously you could kind of cut that off and probably get some little bits out of the top here, but I'm a bit lazy. So to me this is absolutely gone and finished. But if you are looking for a really simple night cream, even if you have got oily skin, this wasn't kind of overly greasy or anything, you won't be wearing it out or underneath anything else, just as like a final step in your routine. And if you suffer with redness, then this is a great option and I really enjoyed it. And then the last moisturising product I have is from Pyunkang Yul and it is the Calming Moisture Repair Balm. I have another one of these in my stash as a backup. This is amazing. If you have any sort of irritation, if you have dry patches, if you even have dry lips, dry eyelids, places that are a bit flaky or textured on your skin, if you pop this over the rest of your skincare routine at the end, so that as in the last step, it kind of locks everything in, it delivers moisture as well. It's thick but not sticky. It actually even has almost like a matte finish, so I'm very excited to have another one of these. I would definitely repurchase it in the future, and I would recommend this for anyone who has any sort of textured skin, flaky skin, dry skin. It's amazing. And then the last two products in my skincare section are two SPFs. So I'm really upset about this one being finished. I used this so quickly. This is the Dr. Ceurical's Sicca Regen Vegan Sun SPF 50 plus PA++++, and it is basically an SPF of 50 that has Sicca in it, so it's great for sensitive skin. This almost had like a balmy texture when you put it on your face, but it melts into your skin. It did leave me looking glowy but not greasy or oily looking. It sat really well under makeup. It has no white cast, and as far as I can remember, it doesn't have a noticeable scent, and if it did at the start, then it wasn't noticeable once it was on my face, and I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this one. And the second one is this one from Round Lab. I believe it's their, is it birch juice? Because everything's in Korean, I can't remember what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it's their birch juice SPF. This is also SPF 50 plus with PA++++, and apparently this is like amazingly popular in Korea itself, but I didn't really see the hype. Like, there's other SPFs that I would pick over this one, including that Dr. Ceurical's one, only because this felt nice at the start when I first put it on, but by the end of the day, whether I was wearing makeup or whether I wasn't wearing makeup, all the skin around my chin would look really flaky and dry, and I'm pretty sure that it's because of this, because on other days when I use different SPFs like that one or other ones that I've got open, I didn't get that. So personally, I don't think I would repurchase this one. And that might be a bit of an unpopular opinion, but everybody's skin is different and stuff works for some people, doesn't work for others. So yeah, I don't think I'd get this one again. Next I'll move on to body care because I've only got a few bits in that category. So first I've got the Tesco's Free Spirit Intimate Wash. It's kind of like a cheaper option to Femfresh. I use this all the time. I either get Femfresh or I get other own brand ones, like I've had the Superdrug one, I've had the Boots one. They all kind of do the same thing. They're like a soapless body wash, intimate wash. So yeah, I'll forever purchase these. And then going from super cheap body wash to stupidly expensive body wash, this is the Necessaire The Body Wash, and it's the fragrance free version. This is like a gel body wash. It does foam up quite nicely, but I don't think I enjoyed it as much because of it being fragrance free. So it has a really nice opening to get the product out, so it's kind of like really easy in the shower. You're not like trying to flip up a lid or taking a lid completely off and then losing it or anything. So I really liked the packaging. I think if I were to try this again, which I know I did get it on sale, which is why I purchased it, because I wouldn't normally spend that amount of money on a body wash, but if I were to get it again, I think I'd go for a fragranced option just because I feel like I need that in a body wash. But yeah, as far as body washes go, it was nice. And then as usual, I have a Wild deodorant refill in my Empties. This is the orange and neroli scent. I really liked this scent. There wasn't anything particular that stood out about it. It does smell kind of like sweets, kind of like refresher sweets or something, if you know what those smell like. So this would be a scent that I would repurchase. I have got other ones that I'm using up, but orange and neroli is definitely one to try out if you haven't already. Next, makeup. I've only got 3 bits of makeup, which is actually more than usual, but I have my favourite Holy Grail brow pencil, which is from Body Collection, and it is the Eyebrow Definer Pencil. It has a spoolie on one end and then a really thin pencil on the other. I get it in shade blonde. I actually have this eye pencil on my eyebrows today, so even though it is shade blonde, it is quite dark, I guess, but it's the shape of it and the consistency that I really like. These are only like £1.20 or something like that, and I literally bulk bought a load of them off of the Body Collection website because usually you can get them in Wilko's, but they didn't have any in my local Wilko's, so I went on their website and I think I bought maybe 12 of them. So I've got enough of my favourite brow pencils to last me for a very long time. But there's that, which, you know, I would repurchase again. And then I've got two mascaras. So the first one is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I really liked how this lengthened my lashes, but it didn't make them kind of thick and clumpy. So this was really nice for kind of like a natural lash look. And then this is the Zellen's Flirt Mascara, and it is in the shade Brown. And I don't think that they actually make this one anymore, but it was a nice mascara. Similar to the Telescopic, it's got a plastic wand. These both still have a tiny bit left in them, but I keep getting eye infections and irritated eyes, and I couldn't work out whether it was because of hay fever or because I need to just get rid of some of my mascaras that I've been using for too long. So these are both really good mascaras. I don't think you can get the Zellen's one anymore, but the Telescopic is a really good option for natural but really long defined lashes. Next I'm going to go through hair care. So first of all, I've got this Argan Oil Heat Defense Leave-In Spray. I got this as a cheaper option from either Home Bargains or B&M. It seemed to do the job. It made my hair feel quite soft. It smells really nice, but I have got other heat protection sprays that I like a lot more. So if you're looking for a cheaper option, this is good, but I have got other ones that I would recommend over this. Then I've got two toning products. So the first one is from Beauty Works. This is the first time I've tried anything from Beauty Works, and this is the Brass Banish 5-Minute Mask. Now, I found that this toned my hair very well. The only thing that I have to say about it is... Actually, no, I've got a couple of things to say about it. So first of all, the packaging, even though it looks cool, it's really hard to get the last bits out because obviously the opening is kind of to the side, so it was a little bit difficult to empty it all out. And secondly, this is a very blue toned toning mask, which meant that when my hair was at its most yellow, when I would tone it with this, it almost had like a green tinge to it, which I'm not a massive fan of. I would rather have a kind of a purpley tint to my hair than a green one. Obviously the main thing that I'm trying to go for is kind of like an icy blonde / greyish blonde, but this seemed to kind of pull slightly green, and I think it's because it's a more blue toned colour, it's depositing that over yellow, and obviously blue and yellow make green. But if you don't have super brassy yellow hair and you already have that kind of blonde and you just want to keep it like that until you go to the salon or until you dye your hair next, it is a really nice mask. It's very nourishing. It made my hair very shiny and very soft, so there's some good points and some bad points. And then this one is the So Silver Colour Obsessed shampoo from Matrix. I have already repurchased this. I repurchased it in the Amazon Prime Day sale along with the conditioner. I actually used it today. It tones my hair really well. The shampoo more than the conditioner. So yeah, I've already repurchased this and I think it's brilliant. The last hair care products I have are two sachets of shampoo. So the first one is Healing Force Scalp Clinic shampoo, and the second one is Professional Defense shampoo. These are both by Beyond, and they're a Korean brand, and I just received these samples along with some other Korean beauty products like skincare that I purchased, so I just wanted to use them up. The Healing Force Scalp Clinic one was really nice because it had that kind of menthol feeling when you rub it into your skin, so I really enjoyed that one. But with the Professional Defense I didn't really see a difference, but yeah, they were nice to try out, and if I had samples again then I would use them. They just didn't, there wasn't anything that really stood out about them to me. And then the final category I have is kind of miscellaneous things. So I'll start off with these sheet masks or masking products. So the first one is the Core Brightening Sheet Mask by Veruza. This is my favourite sheet mask of all time. It's like a vitamin C antioxidant kind of a sheet mask. It's really thick and the essence inside is like a creamy consistency, so it's really hydrating. I can leave this on my skin for like 30 minutes plus and it doesn't dry out, and there's loads of essence left in here, so I have some more of these and I love it and I would recommend it to anyone. And then I have the Patchology Chill Mode Soothing Cannabis Seed Oil Infused Eye Gels, and I feel like I got these probably in a subscription box. I've recently received another one of these packets in another subscription box and I really like them. I really like eye gels to kind of soothe and depuff my under eyes, so this was a nice option. I wouldn't personally go out and buy single packeted eye gels like this. I prefer them when they come in a pot because it's just less waste. But yeah, these were really nice. And then another eye product, this is the Lavender Gentle Warming Eye Mask. I get these from Home Bargains and they're about £1.84. They're very similar to the space masks that you get. They're great if you have migraines, if you can't get to sleep, if you've got kind of like a headache, things like that, and you need a nap. They're just really good for things like that. So yeah, I've got loads of these and I love them. Oh, I also have a little packet here from the compressed sheet masks. So I've been trying to use up some of my toners that I am not using quick enough before they expire by using these little compressed tablets, popping them in a bowl, chucking a load of toner on top until they expand, and then they open up into a sheet mask. I just feel like that they're really useful for things like that, like not being able to use serums and toners and essences up quick enough. So it's a good way to kind of like slap them on your face and sit there for a minute, have a bit of a masking moment, and you get to use up products before they go off. So I've got one of those. And then lastly, I've got two candles. So this one is Lime, Amber and Matcha, and it was from Aldi. This was really nice scented just to smell. It's kind of quite masculine. I really like amber scents, but when it was actually lit, the scent throw was rubbish. But obviously, it's all about ambiance, or whatever you call it. When you light a candle, it's more like a relaxing thing, isn't it? So it was a nice candle to have. It was cheap and cheerful, but if you wanted it for scent throw and to fill a room with a beautiful scent of lime, amber and matcha, this was not going to do it for you. And then, in complete contrast, I have this Sand and Fog Sun Washed Citrus candle, and I got it from TK Maxx for £8.99. It was a double wicked candle. Both of these candles, by the way, they haven't burnt down, which kind of annoys me because it's just a bit wasteful, isn't it? But yeah, this one, a beautiful citrus and slightly floral scent. I really enjoyed this. This would be a lovely gift for someone, like a nice big candle like this, and it's only £8.99, and it has this lovely wooden lid which says Amore on the top of it. And yeah, I just love Sand and Fog candles, and I'll forever purchase them from TK Maxx. So that's everything I used up in the month of July. I don't know if I mentioned, but obviously I didn't use like all the bigger products purely in one month. This is just what I ended up finishing in the month of July. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, leave me a comment, subscribe if you would like to. Let me know in the comments if you have tried any of these products, if you like them, if you dislike them. I would love to know, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!